Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now, looking through the map. So what's happening? How are you all doing? Hope you're keeping well. Really good news with Upland. They've basically just gone and created their own chain. So this is like really good news, very positive going forward. I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing what comes. I don't know, there's just a breath of fresh air. Something feels like they've got the whip out now. Things are starting to like adjust and stuff. So yeah, really excited for this, really excited for the future. If you're new to Upland, it's a properly virtual trading game mapped to the real world. You can buy real properties in different cities. New cities are released. There's UCG, so you can create your own assets. If you're good at like modeling and Blender and stuff like that, you can make good money in this as well. So yeah, you can sell your properties for dollars. You can do a lot of good stuff in the game as well. And now Sparklet's a tradable token. You can actually take that out of game and then sell it on different exchanges as well. So yeah, if you're into property virtual trading, if you're into like Monopoly, if you're into like building a portfolio where you can actually hold the assets, you own the assets, jump on to Upland. I've got a link in the description down below where you can sign up today. But yeah, if you're gonna jump on any of them, I highly recommend Upland. It's such a good Web3 game for building a properly virtual trading game. There's just so much good stuff. They've got other stuff like racing, open world stuff where you can go around cafes and other stuff. But yeah, the main drive of Upland is a property, the virtual trading game, and the focus is drifting back to that. I believe there's a lot of positive stuff in that roadmap. So yeah, buckle up. Really looking forward to that as well. It's nearly been 2 weeks. We have got the 10,000 Sparklet giveaway for 10 days as well. So if you jumped on the last video, we have got the names. Yeah, 6 people in the wheel. We're going to spin this at the end of the video, and then whoever wins will get the 10,000 Sparklet for 10 days. Yeah, this is what we want to jump on today. I did say I'd jump on and film videos when there's something important to talk about, and I really do believe this is like a really good move and like really strong, like to build this up, create your own chain. Like they've clearly got a good team, a good development team there as well. They're just kind of maybe on a different path and stuff like that, but I really do write credit to Upland with this. This is like so cool to see, and just how they've done that, the transition, it was smooth. It was down for I don't know how long. By the time I woke up, it was up in the afternoon today in the UK. So yeah, the amount how smooth it's gone, just like, yeah, credit when credit's due. This is amazing. So stronger together, building the foundation of Upland's future, community and governments. Upland has always been more than just a game. It's a dynamic player-owned economy built on the thrill of property trading, city building and community-driven creativity. At the heart of this, your Upland community, your passion, your strategies and your contributions have shaped Upland into the vibrant metaverse it is today. Now we're excited to share a major milestone in our journey. Upland has officially launched and moved to its own dedicated app chain. This move is foundational step towards increased independence for Upland platform by taking control of our own blockchain infrastructure. We're laying out the groundwork for even greater performance, innovation, and most importantly, community empowerment. Yeah, this is cool as well. Dan's going on the UPEX podcast as well. So if you're watching that tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. I've checked it out. I think it's like 6:30 p.m. for me in the UK. I'll just go double check that quickly as well, because yeah, this will be a really interesting video to find out. So tomorrow, yeah, and if you're in the UK, it's on at 6 o'clock, 6:30, sorry. So yeah, go jump on, go subscribe to the Hyde Park Ninjas as well. They do amazing content based on Upland. So yeah, there's just so much good content right now. There's a lot of good people. I'm really noticing Lightland likes content right now. Coming out of Canada, really strong, the accounts. Like lots of good kind of information there as well. There's lots of cool stuff coming out. Even Mass Chef with the racing. You've got Vulgar. You've got Happy. You've got all the different people. You know what I mean? Like Wolf Warner's doing amazing as well with it. Like there's so many different ones. I loved watching the UAD Upland After Dark as well. The UPEX podcast, and then there's a lot of people that jump out as well, like the Goldsmith and other stuff. Upland guides. Yeah, there's a lot of content you can check out. So go jump onto it if you're new to Upland. Really do see a future. This is a slow burner. Don't take it like with the markets right now. These markets are going to go up. Like it's going to take time, but I do see over the next couple of years it was really kind of building and growing this user base, and then at that point we won't even remember those 20% markups or stuff like that. But yeah, I've got a lot to talk about that in a minute, but we'll jump back into the video. So yeah, why move to an app chain? An app chain is a blockchain specifically designed and optimized for a single application or use case, like the Upland platform. By moving to our own app chain, we can better align the underlying technology with the unique needs of our platform partners, developers, and players. Just as importantly, this move lays our foundation for future community governance and decentralization, giving us a flexibility to design systems where the Upland community will have a meaningful say in how the platform evolves. So I think this is spot on. I think this is like really cool. You know, if it's on the EOS chain, like fair enough, it's like a very credited chain. People know what it is. But if you've got so many different platforms trying to use like the data, like the data, the bandwidth at the same time, it's going to be a lot slower. So Upland creating their own and just being like the one on it with the layer 2s and other stuff like that. Hopefully this really helps with like the streamlining and other stuff in the game and development in the future as well. So yeah, I really think this is a positive thing. And then here's why we've decided to make this critical move. Governance. This opens up the most efficient way to achieve decentralization via the option for the community to own and run the chain through a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. Cost stability. Established predictable and sustainable operating costs for the Upland platform. So this will obviously be, they will have to pay the charge on the transactions and stuff like that, or they'll have to pay for obviously certain other stuff, but it works out a lot cheaper by this. Customization, we can fine tune the infrastructure, including governance mechanics, to support Upland specific requirements and align technology advancements directly with the community's gaming needs. Performance, dedicated resources mean no competition with other applications, ensuring smoother gameplay and faster transactions. Scalability, higher transaction volumes can now be handled without the risk of the network congestion. Interoperability, control the overall ability to connect with other chains and ecosystems to facilitate the exchange of data and value. So yeah, I think this is like really cool. I think it's a great way, and a lot of people like it's not centralized. This is getting too centralized. It's like with this you can actually open it up in the future, but decentralized is not something like I'm really kind of jumping for as soon as possible. I feel safe. Upland's a really good game. It's an investment game. It's a proper virtual trading game. If you've got the time, you really do see the potential and see the future. And it's not financial advice, but I do. That's why we're going to continue to invest and put in a lot more into our monthly yield, and also push up our sparklet balance, because I do see the next couple of years being really positive on Upland's. Why are they leaving EOS? So EOS blockchain has been the right choice to build the platform. Upland and the foundational part of our journey, but its direction is shifting. EOS, once led the Block 1 and now governed by EOS Network Foundation, ENF, has gradually shifted its focus towards financial services and Web3 infrastructure. This strategic pivot no longer supports the needs of platforms like Upland, which require a different kind of blockchain foundations. EOS is rebranding to Volta and focusing on Web3 banking and finance. Whilst I think this will be an amazing DeFi-focused Layer 1 blockchain, Volta is no longer aligned with the needs of Upland as a gaming platform. So read more about it in Volta's direction in this interview with Yeasley Rose. Additionally, the rising costs and resources of EOS and the removal from platforms like DAT which was beyond our control, has limited Upland's visibility and viability. That's really interesting, because a lot of players were saying Upland's took that off for the data. You know, I'm all for players having like kind of an opinion, like you love the game, you've put money into the game, have a good opinion, have like a strong opinion, but don't be like, I've seen just so many posts like with just complete hate and stuff like that, and it's like, no, like you have a passion and a drive, and like I'll always be real and put my point across. But some of the stuff I've seen recently, like Upland's a positive community, it's really cool. So yeah, just some of it's like just mad to see, actually, you know. So to see this kind of like Upland's not took it away. Upland's like, this is something what's happened with EOS. Now Upland can actually control everything which is on that side, which is awesome to see. I believe, I think Upland's like, I trust Upland a lot. I love the team. Like, I think my investment's safe, even if it goes down to 10%, 15%. It don't matter. If we got 2 times as many players in, that's irrelevant. The market's just going to shoot up. So everyone like price matching Sparklet and price matching this and that, and this isn't good. Like, this is the best time to buy if you're going to buy in Upland. Like, this window's not going to be there forever, and like if it is, like I'm going down with a ship. We're going down with about 25-30 grand invested. So yeah, don't say I've not put my money where my mouth is, but I do believe in the future with this. I really do, and I think this is like the start of something amazing. We're coming into summer, it's got to be. So yeah, Virtual community requires greater flexibility, technical independence and resource predictability than the US can currently offer. This strategic shift positions Upland to achieve long-term sustainability and growth. So Upland's looking at different stuff as well. I looked at the Sparklet like maps as well. Like you've got a 30-year kind of like roadmap basically for that Sparklet and stuff. So Upland's clearly thinking about the long future of the game, which is yeah, amazing to see. Like, Upland's not going broke, Upland's not going anywhere. This is like such an amazing game to be a part of, so jump on. Link in the description down below. Fully leveraging blockchain technology tailored to the needs of the dynamic player-driven economy. The reason behind the timing of the announcement. So yeah, a lot of people said about this, but like, I do see maybe you like have an NDA or something like that, but some stuff's just... yeah, like how much can you put through an NDA? Like if Upland don't want to announce that information, like they don't have to, so it is what it is. Like if they just move over, hopefully, I'm talking like I know how to code and that, or Stosh is just sitting there absolutely raging right now, but yeah, it is what it is. Like if you just move the API over, you'll be fine. So we'll be back online by August, hopefully. We didn't communicate the change beforehand, as we understand that these types of announcements may create confusion and speculation. To ensure a smooth and stable migration, we needed to act decisively. Additionally, I don't know why I've done that decisively. Additionally, this wasn't a decision that could be put to a vote because staying on EOS simply wasn't an option. With the network shifting its focus towards financial services under the new Vultra brand, it no longer supports the needs of the platform like Upland. Rising resources costs and declining visibility for DApps further signaled that our future had to be built and run elsewhere. This move had to happen, and now that is complete, Upland is in a much stronger position to grow and evolve together with its community. So yeah, like really, really positive stuff. Like hope everyone, let me know in the comments what you think as well. We will do a different one, so let me know what you think about this, if it's good or if it's bad as well. Put your name down below in the comments as well, if you put your in-game username. I'll spin the wheel next week as well. We'll do another 10,000 for 10 days as well. So yeah, let me know what you think about this and put your Upland username in the comments down below. So this move is a part of an ongoing commitment to progressive decentralization. Moving to our own app chain is not the end goal. It's a required next step in our journey towards the vision. While the chain is temporarily more centralized, the structure allows to explore and develop better governance models, empower the community and prepare for a more flexible, inclusive future. Here's what it looks like. So DAO governance in the future, we envision that Upland's community owning and governing the chain through DAO. This is a more effective and tailored model for decentralization, with also envision that DAO gradually taking on more responsibilities in Upland Metaverse. Ecosystem flexibility, we in the future, the DAO will retain the ability to migrate parts of the chain to other ecosystems if it benefits Upland. Public chain potential, the DAO may one day decide to take the app chain public, develop on as a way to empower the future growth. So yeah, that's kind of like really interesting where they're looking in the future as well. Like, I quite like how Upland own it and manage it as stuff, but yeah, it'll be cool. Imagine if Upland's just like floating through the metaverse or whatever just by itself and we all own it. Like, yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. It's like well over my head. Like I'm just kind of. This is what I like. When I first joined Upland, it was well over my head, but I understood what they was like. Property, like I own the property, like Monopoly, blockchain, collections. Like they could do all their technical stuff, but like it was still very simple to me, and that's what I love about Upland. That's why it's so simple. That's why I don't. Like, you don't need wallets and you don't need all this stuff. You don't need to buy Sparklet out of game. Like, everything's in game. It's so simple like that. And that's what I love about Upland, that you can just sign up with an email and a password. You can get on, you know, onboarding. Like, we're going to get there with new players and stuff like that. But, yeah, overall, compared to, like, these other games and, like, kind of property management games or, like, Atlas Earth or these, like, they're good games, but they're not like anything close to what Upland's built or like what's Upland's got right now as well. So yeah, very interesting. So for the players, nothing changes. You can continue to play Upland as you always have, buying, selling, developing and exploring without any disruption. Bridging in the Sparklet works as before. For the developers, although the new chain is temporarily more centralized, the shift sets the stage for a more open and developer-friendly future. We're laying the groundwork for increased access, interoperability, and eventually community-driven governance through the DAO model. Where necessary, we will collaborate with our third-party developers to ensure their applications continue to function as before the move. So yeah, hopefully like Spark Exchange gets back up. Right now it's down still, so yeah, that'll be interesting when that comes back up again. And we can get that pretty much sorted. So Yeah, layer two's like it's cool to see the Spark Exchange. I want to see kind of the prices come down on contracts and stuff, but yeah, it might be good. If people are starting to buy up like the cheaper apartments and like the floors starting to raise, if stuff costs more, Sparklet costs more. Like it's always a good thing as well. I remember when Sparklet was really valuable when it was like $460 when like it was hard to build in Upland. It was valuable like because of that, and now it's just given away like it's just sweets. Like everyone's got like hundreds of it now. So yeah, for the blockchain, you'll still enjoy the transparency that comes with blockchain technology. All transactions on the new app chain are publicly viewable at the ledger that Upland. So let's have a look at this. This will show you all the new transactions. Upland, asset owner, you can view it, play Upland Me, you can see the ID, the time and the dates. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see in the future. They're talking about developing this even further as well. Please note that the new Ledger app is currently in alpha and will continue to improve over time. So yeah, with enhanced features and performance. Yeah, just to end this right now, as outlined in our roadmap, we're excited to advance Upland's user experience, and with this move, our infrastructure as well. This shift brings greater independence, improved performance, and the beginning of a new chapter where we have more influence over the platform's directions. Stay tuned, there's more to come, and we can't wait to build this next phase of Upland together. So yeah, really actually buzzing about this. The team have done really well. So yeah, congrats to Upland on getting everything kind of running that smooth transition as well. Like once Upland went into maintenance, like you kind of miss it, and that's what I realised why. Yeah, I love Upland. It's kind of hard to sit back sometimes, like you bang your head against the wall, but it's the best thing ever. Like I love it. I don't regret a thing. Like everything I'll put into this game, every like penny is like there, and I'm not bothered about that. Like kind of in the future, I'd love to make kind of like talk about the investment. Yes, I want it to grow and like 5, 10x, 20x, whatever. But like I'm very happy with the game. If it like drops today, I'd be very like I've enjoyed myself. I've had a good time as well. So, but yeah, I do see it. I don't think that's happening. I think it's really positive. There's a lot going on. Upland looks to seem like they're starting to get back into the right headspace and the finger on the pulse kind of with the community and stuff as well. Now I've had like racing updates. Hopefully we can get back to the proper like layer one and like the core of the game. Like that's what I'm excited for as well. And hopefully with this new blockchain and stuff like that, we can actually start to see more kind of like in-game kind of searches and other stuff. So hopefully this is like a positive for a lot more stuff than just changing over to a different kind of provider. So yeah, we're up at 26,803,000 right now. We've got 90,000 Sparklet in the bank. Payday tomorrow, so we'll put in about $1,200. But I'm still deciding. I've still not made my final mind up what we're going to pull the trigger on. If we're going to get like Sparklet or if we're going to go into get a monthly yield. I was at the start Sparklet, but now I'm thinking more like monthly yield. There's a lot of kind of good markets right now, some stuff on. I'm going to buy LA Floor, definitely up to 20% again. And this is what I was talking about on one of my tweets earlier, actually. I'll jump into, don't want to create a space. I want to create a space soon, but not right now. So where is it? It's here. So this is what I'm talking about. We all basically, everyone what's in LA right now, this is a shout out to every node manager, everyone what supports kind of LA as a city and got lots of property, or even 1 or 2 properties as well. So attention LA property owners, we can truly make a difference if we all work together and follow a simple strategy to support the secondary markets. Tomorrow I'll bring the dollar secondary back up to 20% and continue the same process each month alongside roughly 1 million upticks to raise the LA markups. Yes, these will work out 101 to 104% after tax, but the extra couple of percent will be supporting the whole city and your LA portfolio as a whole. So what do I mean by that? These properties here, so like yes, new city releases are good and going in and buying different stuff. Like I'm always for that. Like new players, I'll always kind of push that monthly yield, go to UPX land, check the markups and stuff like that. But I've got like over 1,000 properties in LA now, so yes, I can keep going to Las Vegas and buying my unminted properties and can do stuff like that. But I want to strengthen the properties I've already got in the game, and I'm sure if you've got a lot of properties in LA, you do as well. So this is one thing I was looking at. If we start putting our monthly yield into these kind of properties and pushing up the markup, I do see the dollar markup going up slowly as well. If this goes up to like 110%, I see the dollar markup going back up to 20%. I think just because this has dropped down so far now, people are trying to sell for even cheaper to convert that. But if the money's actually higher, which I talk about in this, so a common strategy is to buy for a dollar and convert into upticks. By raising the UPX markups, players using the strategy will start to be more inclined to purchase for a higher dollar amount, strengthening the dollar floor in LA. So if you can see here, so some of these are all 96, 98%, but if you could sell around 110%, more players are inclined to buy for 20%, so I don't think we'd see like that 20% markup anymore, because it's mad right now. So if we go over to Los Angeles, I don't even know what's going to happen with UPX Land if we can buy the stuff tomorrow, because this might be down as well. But Los Angeles, I've searched for UPX and I've gone for markup as well. I will put the link in the description down below. If you're new to Upland, you can jump onto this, buy your properties this way. You can honestly get the best deals in games. You can see 96%, this is UPX. So if I go to USD, you can see here, so right now 16%. So I'm going to buy all these properties up tomorrow if you don't buy them before I get onto them, basically before I get paid. So you've got 24 hours pretty much to jump onto these properties. Then we're going to just buy them all up to basically up to here. So yeah, all these properties right now. But if you're basically buying, so a lot of these players, they're looking at these properties, they're going to be basically buying that property and then trying to sell at the mint price or just below. So probably selling that for 260, 270. And then they've been able to spend $45 and get themselves about 270,000 UPX. So if you look at the mint price on this property, you're 14.7% or you're 15.2%. This is for a new player. This gets paid out based on the mint price, not on the price that you purchased the property for. So if you're buying at a 20% or a 16% markup, you're still getting the same value out of that property as if a player minted it or bought it off the secondary for 281,000 UPX. Because it's in dollars, a lot of players can convert UPX because they generate that for free into dollars like this. So this is one property that I'd buy for $45, and I'd just hold on to that because at $45 it's still generating the money off of this markup. A lot of players like to buy these and then sell them for UPX. I don't like to do that because you lose the 5% on the tax, and like, yeah, the UPX looks great in your account. If you go over to Upland, you can see here, this looks like, this doesn't look amazing because it's quite like not as big as it should be, but this doesn't impact me at all because my net worth in the game does not matter. What matters is your property, your monthly yield over here. So I'm glad that I've got really low net worth and a really high monthly yield, because that means I've got a lot more value, because your net worth goes up based on how much dollar you spend. So if you spent $5 to buy a 25,000 UPX property, it would only show the 5,000 UPX here for the $5 that you bought it for. It wouldn't show how much the property is actually valued at, which is the 25,000. So if I go over to here, then go over to my account quickly, I'll show you how this works over here quickly. Progress chart, and then we'll actually go and see where is it, if this will load. Hopefully this all still works for now. Yeah, you can see here, so this is how much I've spent on properties. So this is like kind of a lot of the dollar properties I've bought. So there you can see I've spent what, 614 to 759. So that was like $140 or roughly like that. But if you actually look at the green line, this is what I'm getting my yield paid out on. So this is what I've bought, this is how much I've spent, but this is what the account's paying out on. Because I bought so far under the market, like I'm basically getting, what if we look here right now, so 26,620,000, but my account's bringing in an account what's worth 44 million net worth. So if you bought 100% just minted properties for 44 million, it'd be bringing the same in for what I've got for about 26.6 million. So yeah, and that's going to continue to grow the more we buy secondary market properties and dollar collections as well, because you can have a really low market. So if you look over at Los Angeles, this might look amazing. So if we go to UPX right now, and then we'll go to markup. So you might be thinking this property here would be the best value, but if you look for collections, it might be 110% markup, it might be 120% markup. But if that's in like a 1.8 boost or a 2x boost, it's basically doubling that markup. So that's a really clever way to look at it as well. So yes, go for low markups, but sometimes you'll get a collection what works out at a higher markup, but it works out with a better yield. So just double check your properties before you buy them, because you can just search for collections as well, so you can check which collections you still need to fill, and then work out the properties that you're going to buy, how much yield you're going to get from them, and then do the same if you're just going to buy the other ones, and then work out which deal's better basically for yourself. So yeah, jump on. That's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. LA, we're all in LA together, we're all building it up, so let's add more demand, like with all the big accounts players in Upland. If you've got 100 properties in LA, buy up a few more properties, take off a few every two you buy, list one, try and like not put as many on for sale, you know, play how you want to play. But I really do see us being able to sort out the LA market, and like everyone's in LA is going to be future, so let's clean it up, let's make the streets tidy, let's just have a good time. I'm really positive again now. I don't know, don't know, things are changing with Upland, with YouTube, everything like that. I've got a few days on holiday as well, so life's getting a little bit easier with work and stuff. So yeah, gonna jump on, gonna push this account up, gonna get to the which is it, the monthly yield over here. Probably get close to like 900,000 tomorrow. Get up to that point, or I'll buy up the Sparklet, or I might just do 50-50 because I can't make my mind up. But yeah, my plan is to get up to 1 million monthly yield, and then also get up to the 500,000 Sparklet, and then next year maybe push it up to 1 million Sparklet, and then at that point I'm done. I need to like chill out and then like just let the investment grow, because I can see it in like 10 years time. I can just see a lot of stuff coming, a lot of news coming as well. So just sit back, buckle up, enjoy the show. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button so you don't miss a future upload as well. Hope you're enjoying the content. I hope you're enjoying Upland. Let's smash it. Let's make LA great again. Congrats to Upland, everything they're doing right now as well. We're going to fully support the future and the growth of Upland as well. Jump onto the Hyde Park Ninjas tomorrow, UK time, GMT time of 6:30 PM or 10:30 AM Pacific time, I believe it is. Yeah, jump onto that, see Don talk about everything with the blockchain and everything they've created as well. So yeah, thank you so much for the support. Comment down below as well your Upland in-game username and tell me what you think about the new chain Upland's created. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for another video. METAVERSEMILLEN, peace.
Take it so low. I got a love for the fans. I can express what it feels like. Sometimes I wonder if it's even real life. Sometimes I look at the past and think about how I got here in the first place. You know the club is my birthplace. I don't wanna be rude, but I can get you on my work. Say nothing for me, do it all the time. Yeah, they barely working while I'm working overtime. Last year they like, who am I? Now this year they like, you the guy. Here's a little something for your car rides. If they set up for love, they all lied. Yeah, you know the logo, better recognize. Yeah, it's real music to the day we die.